I'm Alan Crosby. I'm the senior producer of EverQuest 2. Actually, right now we're hard at work on Game Update 52, Monument and Might. We're working very hard on getting the bugs out. We pushed it to test about a week ago. We've got lots of new systems, including the Research Assistant, which allows you to take some of your Adept 3 spells and turn them into Master spells over time. We're also introducing player-written books, which allow you to take a book, purchase it from a sage, write a story in it or keep notes in it or your guild history in it, and then put it for sale on the broker or just place it in your house. So we're really excited about that. We have an upgrade to shadows coming where we're taking shadows off your CPU, moving them onto your GPU, and it's actually making a huge difference in the look and feel of the game. So for example, if you're going through a wooded area, you'll actually see shadows cast by the branches and leaves now, whereas in the past they were kind of a blob on the ground. So we're excited about that as well. We're doing some changes to some overland zones in some of the Kunark areas, particularly the Fens of Nathzer. We have 80 new quests going in for solos. We have taken Kern's Tower and turned it into both a group zone and a raid zone. And there's a shadow portal, or excuse me, a void portal that's opened up on top of the Kern's Tower there. And you've got to go in and figure out what's going on. Meanwhile, a new nemesis, a new protagonist has shown up there in the Fens of Nathzer. And he brings with him some ice giants. So you'll have to check out what he's doing and try and figure out his story as well. Well, this game is constantly evolving, constantly changing. We're always looking at evolving some of the systems. Right now, we're really looking at tightening up the user interface. That's one of our next big projects, although it is pretty tight, but we want to streamline it even more. You'll find a lot more to do for solo players. You'll find that the experience curve is actually a lot faster. We looked at the rate at which players were gaining experience and leveling, and we kind of flattened that out so you had a much smoother transition from 1 to 80, so that we know that most of our players at this point are up there in those higher levels. So if you're new coming back, we want you to get up there pretty quick. So we've tried to make that an easier journey. We've already started planning and implementation of our next game update, which is scheduled to hit sometime around the beginning of fall, most likely September. We've got a lot of new live content going into that, a couple of new player zones, a couple new shards you can adventure in, which we're really excited about. We're also adding some new systems, which we haven't talked about much yet, but hopefully those will be in for that update, as well as a shader revamp. We're taking our shader system, we're rewriting it to better use the Shader 2 or 3.0 technology. So if you have a GeForce 2 card or higher, you're going to see a vast improvement in the look and feel of the zones without us having to go back and rework the lighting, etc. In fact, if you come to Fanfare, we'll have some screenshots of the differences between the old shader system and the new shader system, and it's just such a stark difference. It's beautiful. And of course, we've always also talked about the fact that we're working on another expansion. I don't have any details for you on that yet, but we're excited and it's going to be great.